work created with AI, there is a common misconception. They often think it's just a tiny prompt and a click doing all the heavy lifting. What they don't realize is how much human work is involved. Let me show you what makes this process human. In this case, my idea for the brand Cat's Heaven started with an exercise at a marketing agency event on June 1st, 2026. The brief gave us two choices: design a campaign apologizing to the dogs for evicting them from a city, or a counter campaign supporting the eviction without apologies. At first, I tried to form a team to brainstorm, but everyone wanted to take the dog's side. So, with 2 out of 5 minutes left, I drew my individual counter petition. Today, 26th of July, I checked if the historical context was real, and I found out that my idea and brand teardown fit the true story perfectly. Dogs were banned from Reykjavik because of a highly infectious tapeworm in their stool. A real pet food brand had actually delivered a campaign using the same brief we had at the agency. At the event, I didn't have all this information though, so I reflected on the cat's point of view. A city without dogs might be their paradise. No pets without a self-cleaning system or with poor hygiene standards. Plus, a monopoly on the human budget and time for pets. The perfect city to be spoiled. No apologies. The city was actually saved from dogs' bad habits and dirt. 1 minute is enough for a human to generate a campaign idea that is more powerful and original than what the AI tools can propose. Later on, I used Gemini to transform my post-it sketch into a polished poster, and I attached it alongside other instruction files in a prompt in ChatGPT asking for a brand tear-down draft. The initial idea and refinement iterations were entirely human, driven by my instinct, taste, judgment, and creativity. The AI tools just helped translate that 1 minute post-it note into clear communication material and create tear-down drafts. And I used Envato as my main creative asset toolkit to create a video ad. I searched its stock assets using filters to find videos related to tea time, and I saved some in my workspace for this project. Next, I used a third-party aggregator called Use AI, taking advantage of a free trial that bundles frontier models like the Premium GPT 5.6, Sol, and Grok 5.5 to generate top-quality keyframes. Use A, I can handle edits correctly if you manually pick a premium model, but not in auto mode. To refine my output, I switched to Envato, which is a more cost-effective way to flawlessly edit both images and videos. For example, I combined an Envato stock video of a woman drinking tea with my keyframe image of the cat on the table. I then edited it further by removing the original black window frame that clashed with the context. Since Envato takes a single input video, I used Canva to combine multiple videos together. I also used another great feature in Envato, the aspect ratio converter, to turn those panorama clips into a vertical format for a reel. Next, I filtered Envato's audio assets for music, but eventually changed course, opting to generate a soundtrack with tailored instructions for each timeline segment. This saves time and gives better results compared to cutting, stitching, and mixing pre-made tracks. I compared outputs generated in Envato, 11 Labs, and 11 Music using the same prompt. This allowed me to reject what wasn't working and select the highest quality option, which turned out to be the one from 11 Music. I also filtered Envato stock assets for sound effects and generated some in 11 Labs. I listened to all the generated options before deciding which ones to adopt, a creative decision that AI could not make. I lined up my soundtracks in the Canva timeline and synchronized them with the clips, such as adding the splash of water when an object fell into liquid, and that was it. My video ad draft was ready to download.